I'm Danielle Gaudette, and I have been 16 years practicing body and brain yoga, and about 13 years as a teacher and a trainer. I've been running body and brain centers as a manager all over the country during that time, and specializing a lot in workshops, training sessions, also a lot of stuff in the classroom, and one-on-one individual work with many members and students, body, mind, and spirit work. So that makes me think of, my journey started because I had a lot of passion and desire to help this world in some way when I was younger, when I was in college. And I couldn't quite put my finger on what I wanted to do. I felt like I wanted to help people, but I didn't really want to be a doctor. I didn't really feel a teacher or a therapist. It wasn't really resonating. So I was searching. And then when I discovered body and brain yoga and had tremendous positive effects very quickly, and really felt a lot of healing take place inside of me, inside of my heart, my brain, and of course as well as my just overall physical condition, so profoundly. I felt like, oh, this is what I want to do. I want to help people in this way. And I came to see clearly that that was sort of what we were doing here. We were helping people to heal themselves so that they could then be a brighter light, more positive influence on their families and their communities and the world around them. And so that concept has really driven me since then. I always go back to that place when I sit in front of my classroom of students, and that's why I'm there, because I'm inspired to be that person. I'm continuously reaching to be that person myself, more and more working on my own development with all of these tools and practices. So I love to share that with them and inspire them to be that person in their lives too, and then become so joyful and touched when I see those transformations happening. It's very rewarding, so fulfilling. So that's really where my passion is. And I can see it everywhere, from just simple classroom work where we're just getting into our bodies, feeling the breath, really enjoying being in the present moment with the body and discovering my own body, but also then discovering my own mind too, going into the deeper part. I just love to go in there as deep as we can go into the mind, managing the emotions, connecting with the soul, and how we can do that more and more in my daily life. So I'm very interested in the work that takes place out of the classroom too, which is why I like some of the advanced workshops and everything. Yeah. Well, I think the first thing I can say is for sure difference is that it's from a Korean tradition rather than an Indian tradition. So coming from that Far Eastern line, we're working a lot more directly with the meridian channels and the energy system. The exercises are not using the asanas. So they're using what we call meridian stretching. So it's a lot of opening the body and holding postures that help the meridian channels to either loosen up their tension or to bring the energy system into balance more in the body. So that's a big difference. So the different style of postures, and then I think the emphasis on the energy work. Even though it doesn't really matter if anybody knows what energy is, can feel energy, even if they don't believe in energy, that's fine, because it's a very simple exercise and we don't actually talk about it all that much. while you're going through the workout, but it's just designed to systematically open you in such a way that a person will have an experience with energy at some moment of the class, especially the more often that they practice. So people who are specifically looking for a little bit more of the mind-body element, like they really want to work on quieting the mind, getting into their body, more than just physically strengthening or toning, those people usually find the exercises, that's what they're looking for, like the energy piece helps them. So I think that is what differentiates. Yeah, I feel really great about that. I feel so honored, and very touched. I feel extremely grateful, I think would be the biggest feeling in my heart. I mean, I have tremendous amount of gratitude to my students who nominated me. I was surprised and really touched to see their effort in that. And then I was further touched to discover that I was a finalist. And so I felt, oh, that's really a beautiful thing. I've been in Seattle for over a year now, just sharing these principles and these practices from my heart with people, and sincerely wishing for their growth. So it was kind of a beautiful thing to see it sort of come around full circle. So I felt a lot of gratitude to the community who supported me. It was just a very grateful moment of my life. So I'm really also thankful to be meeting the Seattle yoga community through this, and I have a lot of hope to work together with the community. I think that the yoga instructors, our meditators are all doing the same work, essentially, which is the work of developing the self, bettering the self, and then as we do that together, we're making a better community and a better society. So I have a lot of hope in that, and I think we have more power when as we come together. So I'm very grateful to you for the work that you do, and for all of the others. I look forward to working together more in the future.